I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Consider for approval of minutes and agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes and agenda.
I'll second the motion. Motion from Jensel and a second from Kirby to approve the minutes on agenda as presented. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Consider sending the letter requesting entrance into Northwest Iowa Care Connections.
We're just gonna resend, I suppose, the same letter we sent last year.
Is there going to be? I don't know if I even saw the one that was sent last year.
There's the one from last week, I have to sign.
This is just the intent to leave letter.
Do you think it's good or good to, as part of our letter, indicate we're not trying to put a burden on them to have more control over? Or is that just details you explain to them?
I've pretty well explained that position. Is that we've lost complete and total control of who, how, and where our money is spent, and also explain to them why I understand why they wouldn't want to get any bigger. Now, from what I understand, I think one of the counties over there is looking at going to a different region, so they're going to be down a county. So
Now, has Ryan left already?
Yeah, one of them left already.
That was probably Ryan.
Or is it that they're just leaving now? Yeah, I'm not sure. I know there was one of them a while back. I'd have to double check to see if that's actually two counties or just one. But, one of the things we've got on the agenda tomorrow for the CSS is having legislators there. And Bob was going to ask for some things like he wants to have the same levy throughout the state for all regions, have it mandated. Well, if that's the case, you just want the state take over the whole thing. But, and one of the reasons is because the levy over there, they went with a $15 levy. At one time, they entertained a levy that I believe was below $5. And it makes you look bad. So he wants everything to be put on the same playing field.
So he wants some of their money too.
Well, and if they build their fund balances up too big with that levy, then I suppose they can snarf that money.
Sure.
And,
Because of the rules in place at the state level.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So then it shouldn't really be taxed at a county level. It should be taxed at the state level.
Yes, it should. Yep. Yeah, this should be taken off the burden of the tax people.
Yeah, it should be sales tax or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know whether we need to put that on there or not. I think they know the reasons why we want to come.
It'd almost be nice before you have a discussion with them again to have something laid out for them. This is the way it would work. Rather than trying to get together with them and develop something, assure them this is what we would like to see.
Did you send CSSR? Oh, yeah, that's right. We just got the last signature on it, so that's why it's not, because word is out in Canada, because Ken called me last night wondering why we weren't on the agenda. Wondering whether we had changed our minds. It's just not there.
So,
Getting back to the way we were with Worth and that's not the question.
We don't qualify, can't do that.
No, that's what I mean, they didn't change that.
No, that's one of the things, it's not on the agenda, maybe I should have called, had it put on the agenda. One of the things, they're asking for all the things that are in favor, and one of the things that we should talk to those legislators about while we're there is allowing us to form our own regions if we're not happy where we're at, we can't go anywhere else. No one else wants us. We should be able to form our own region. And I won't.
Well, you hear on the news all the time of different government entities just going ahead and do it, and then they let the courts decide. Is that an avenue that,
It's not an avenue I'm not afraid to take,
yeah, I mean,
but I have to get the rest of you guys familiar, because,
we're just getting pushed.
Like last year, by trying to do that last year, then it might have, hurt our chances in getting into Northwest Carrot Connection,
by trying to, form our own region, you mean?
that we're not complying with the rules.
Oh,
Hi, this is the Board of Supervisors.
yeah.
Okay, have you seen Grace?
Not yet.
No. Oh, okay.
And can their counties go along with it?
Oh, Worth is ready, I would assume Cassuth is, yeah, and.
Can you guys design a public referendum where the people would vote whether or not they would want this?
Well, that gets back to the question of how much home rule we losing, I mean, in my opinion, it's, every day it's fleeting.
Oh,
But
okay, all right. But,
I don't know, I'm a fighter, so I mean, I wouldn't think it would cost anything that much.
Well, it would certainly bring attention to what we want.
hi, I'm the new community editor for Forest City, but I'm supposed to be shadowing Grace. Did you guys already start your meeting?
Yeah.
We haven't really talked about it, we're just on our first item, so.
Okay, all right.
So what we're talking about right now is number 2, the Northwest Iowa Care Connections.
Do you have a copy of your agenda? Just up there?
And it's
Okay.
online. You can-
Yeah, I was just shadowing, but I should probably take
It's
notes.
not a long agenda, so.
Okay.
So, just to get you informed, since you're new, we are currently in a 22-county mental health region,
Okay.
which is a very large region. We've lost control of our money spending, and there's more money going out of this county to other counties
Okay.
than we're actually utilizing here.
A large amount.
Oh, wow.
And it's happening in all the counties around us.
Okay.
So it's all going over to another part of the state. So we're trying to figure out a way that conforms with Iowa code, that they keep changing for the worse, that, where we can control our monies and still provide better services.
I see.
Because that's what we want to do, is provide the services for the people.
We would be able to spend more money on the people of Winnebago County and take care of our people better, and probably do it for less. But saving the money isn't the goal. Making sure you spend your dollars on where the taxes came from is
It's
my
important,
goal.
yeah.
Every county, you see, if the levy of the 22 county region was such that each county's levy represented their county's use of services as closely as possible, there probably wouldn't be a problem, but that's not the case.
Currently, all this is paid for through, each county has a levy for mental health. It's a special levy that can only be used for that purpose.
Okay.
So we're limited where that money goes and for what, and if we have to send it to the region.
Are there facilities in the area, like in Winnebago County?
We utilize facilities down in Mason
Oh,
City.
Yeah.
all we gotta do is be within so many miles of facilities and have the people in place that can, talk to these people and get them, which we've got a person that works for our mental health that has, 50 years of experience.
About 50 years.
She's been in the mental health business for 50 years, and the regional grant got rid of her because she dared disagree with the direction that it was heading.
They eliminated their position.
Yes.
So, in our opinion, we think it should, what they're trying to do is, get it bigger and bigger. All they're gonna end up being a statewide program, which is what it used to somewhat be. So why don't they just pay for it at the state level, like through sales tax, instead of a county property tax levy? So,
Anyway, I mean, I'm just really curious to see what would happen if we just start taking care of ourselves. And, obviously, no one else wants us. The only reason CSS wants to keep us is they want to keep our money. And again, probably just another twist of the dagger in the back, because we can't do anything else other than go forward.
well, and I guess, the item we have on the agenda is about the Northwest Iowa Church.
Yeah, all right.
I would like to attempt to get into Northwest Iowa Care Connections. And
Yes.
possibly the easiest and best solution to resolve this, if we can.
They over there, I've been to a couple meetings, they have a very similar mindset to us in Worth, Kasuth, and Hancock. So, I would make the motion to, send a letter requesting entrance into Northwest Iowa Care Connections. I'll second that.
So I've got a motion from Jensvold and a second from Stensrud to send a letter requesting entrance into the Northwest Iowa Care Connections region. Any other discussion on this? It'll be just the same letter as last year, only updated with the date.
Yeah, I think that would probably be good enough. They know why we want to come. That would be the only thing to add to it, is a few of the things that we could bring to them, I guess.
It'd be nice to, immediately following the delivery of the letter, get on their agenda and, maybe we need to get our ducks in a row and formulate a possible way of doing this that doesn't burden them.
Yeah.
Which means we need to get together with WHWK.
Well, Sandy said we need to have another WHW meeting with Kasuth again, so.
Sooner than later.
Yeah, she was working on it already, so.
Good.
Why is it HWH?
Hancock.
That's no problem.
They just didn't.
We gotta add Kasuth.
Follow.
Adding Kasuth. Yeah, because Kasuth is wanting to do the same things. Yeah.
See, we've been a 3-county region since the early 90s, right?
Yeah.
And we've always done well as a 3-county region, and they took that away from us when they changed the law. Now we have to go into a 22-county region.
Yeah, we were the first to merge services with mental health. And the leader, the CEO of CSS likes to say that he was the first,
Oh.
but he truly wasn't.
Any further discussion on this? Hearing none, all those in favor of sending a letter requesting entrance in the Northwest Iowa Care Connections, say aye. Aye. All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
75-30, isn't it? Yeah.
Hello.
We're ready for you, Scott.
Okay, 2 minutes. Thanks.
Do the motion to do the tree removal project like this. Done deal.
Yeah. And we just didn't have it on the agenda last
Okay.
week. Yeah.
Let's jump to number 5. Consider for approval tree removal project on DD 11 Lower Main.
It's just a,
So this-
yeah.
Yeah, this is something we had gone through last year. We just didn't have it on to vote on it. I'll make a motion to approve the tree removal project on DD 11 for me.
I'll second it.
A motion from Derby and a second from Gensel. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Open forum. Anybody have anything for open forum?
I don't know, she's busy.
He said that?
Westbury.
They're talking about you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad this isn't like the Hall of Echoes in the US Congress where you can hear clear across the room.
Well, you know, I might have my people have this place bugged. I'm hearing everything they're saying.
Go guys.
You know, all those folks riding around the White House, you know, you wouldn't want to go to the bathroom and that way that they got.
No way.
That sucker's wired for sound.
You can't trust them.
What building is this in Washington? That you can't listen to because it
Fix up everything.
The Capitol, there's one
It's the-
spot in the Capitol you can hear every.
Statuary Hall,
Yeah.
where they have all the statues.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hear, because it's so acoustically perfect, you can whisper by Thomas Jefferson, they'll pick you up by FDR on the other side of the room. Absolutely, you should come. But it's getting better.
You guys look. Okay.
That's about it.
How are you?
What's that?
Yeah.
I just, we had a issue in the courthouse yesterday.
Oh, right, okay.
The big boss got it.
Sure.
It's not there.
It's good to see the big boss.
Say that again.
It's good to see you.
Well, it's good to see you guys.
Were you open heart?
Yes.
How many? Were you 3 or 4 o'clock?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
We're brothers in, who knows what you'd call it?
They call it the Zipper Club. I've had more people tell me that. You remember the Zipper Club? But I miss listening to drainage stuff, so I thought I'd get.
You want me to catch you up on it? Hang on a second.
We did take care of number 5 already. But, did we have anything else for open
I was
forum?
gonna say, this might take a minute, Scott's gonna be a little bit late, so.
Yeah, that's all.
Chris? Probably nothing. He said it was gonna take a few minutes.
Yeah, he said a couple minutes.
So, Chris.
7511, I think. Where's she at here? 7511.
This is Chris.
And we probably do drainage right now if you can.
Okay, thanks.
Recently.
Was it the same condition?
area for a long time? Yes.
Right? Just a bit.
Problem was, I didn't know who was upstairs, and I didn't know if there was enough officers to take care of it, so I called her.
Okay. Well, good for you. Good seeing you again. Forever, so.
Just told you what.
Do you have anything for drainage?
I do not.
I have nothing.
I took care of the tree removal one already.
Oh, good.
So that's done.
Okay.
Trying to think.
I'll just need to find a date from him when they're gonna do that.
Okay. All right. Well, should be all we have for free metal. Morning, Scott.
Morning.
Yeah, for us today.
A couple things. We'll have asphalt construction plans
on the agenda, maybe next week or the following, to be approved. I'll send those out to you ahead of time, but programmed and ready to be bid in February, so I gotta get final plans submitted here in the next few weeks. We're setting our last box culvert tomorrow, assuming the conditions work. That's the one down in Grant Township, section 25, west side there. Big project. So you guys have been working hard on it. Have a week after get it back opened up, maybe less. Our maintenance crew trying to finish up edge rut repairs and mowing, that kind of stuff.
Have you been by the, willows up on the vacated area? See how it's doing?
Nope.
Is it sprayed?
Probably OL call and check and see.
I talked to the guy and he made it sound like it was dying right away.
Conditions are right, so.
Yeah. Didn't sound like it cost too much.
No, it was only a couple of thousand.
Yeah, to be split too, so.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's all I have.
Yeah, I don't have anything this week. All right, thanks, Scott.
Yep, thanks.
Another call for open forum, anything? On the first time around.
We had an open forum while you were having a closed forum.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we're ready for risk management and safety committee meeting. We need to notify people.
It's on the agenda, so. I mean, I basically just want to talk about, we had our IMWCA, who's workers' comp, came and did our annual audit, and we are doing great, so that's a plus. Our longevity credit is at 6% and the max is 8%, so we're doing well there. Our loss experience credit is at 26%, which is the max, and the large premium discount is at 14%, which is the max. So in starting with what our payroll is and the rate of what the positions are rated at, our premium should be $140,000, but with all of our credits, it will be about $45,000. So we're doing
Nice.
great. He just would like to make sure that it's that time of year for slips, trips, and falls. Make sure that staff knows what to look for, be safe, let's go home, all that kind of thing. The secondary road department and the nurses department have the highest of claim, but some of those are just call-in only, but it doesn't affect you as far as financially for your department, but it's just, those are the departments that we get the most calls from.
What do you mean, just calls?
Say you
Slipped
Slipped out of the truck.
somebody's house.
And so you call it in because you don't know if in 3 days your back's gonna hurt. You just call it in to make sure that it's known and everybody knows about it. So we have a lot of that. Nurses, if the bee stings or dog bites, that kind of thing. The biggest area of the body that we have is the knees, and then the hands, and the head and the fingers. So those are the kinds of things that we just want to keep track of. And in the last 3 years, we've only paid out about $22,000. So we're doing pretty good.
Each year. Each year or so.
No, that's the cost of claims. In 15-16, it was $5,800. 16-17, it was $2,400. And 5 and 4 and 4, so. We're doing well on not having big claims lately,
So
so.
what was our rate last year that it cost us? We're 45 now, you said.
Yeah, and we, looks like we were at 55, so we've gone down 10 grand.
It's a pretty good percentage down.
And we have one from the 14-15 year that drops off, because they go 1 year back and then the 3 years prior. So that will drop off, because that we actually had a lost time claim. So the rest have been incident only. So we're doing great, we just want to make sure that we get home.
Anything else?
That's all I had.
Sounds like good news to me.
Something to be proud of.
Time to train. Right. Anybody else have anything to that? All right, thanks, Chris.
You're welcome.
Well, I think that pretty much covers our agenda. We had a short agenda today. Well, it hasn't moved.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're really doing good on that clock.
Our clock stopped a half hour ago.
Time stands.
All right, hearing no
So I
other
feel the
business,
meeting.
we stand adjourned.
That is nothing to do with this planning. Some minutes later, battery.
Are you?
Oh.
Yes, Steve.